Scattered tools, freshly sanded dust in the air, the buzz of a welder. The attention to detail is staggering. Long days turn into a long night. It's here where masterpieces seen worldwide are created. I am in the presence of the man. He is a living legend. You probably know him, Mr. Chip Foose.
Welcome, Zach. Welcome to Foose Design.
Thanks for having us.
It's our pleasure.
Can we check the shop out?
You sure can. Come on in.
Chip's shop isn't far from the sand in Huntington Beach, California. Growing up in Santa Barbara when most of his friends were surfing, Chip was at his father's shop. By age 7, he'd spend most of his time there learning the tricks of the trade. A two-wheel obsession also started. At one point, he had 40 bikes on the side of his house. But once he turned 16, it was all cars.
This is actually the first car I ever owned. My father bought this truck in 1968, and I bought it from him in 1978.
That same truck was used to rebuild their house. Ever since his father owned it, it's been very well known. And soon after, he met his wife, Lynn.
I need her expertise, and hopefully she needs mine.
In 1998, Chip and Lynn started Foose Designs. From there, it never stopped growing. So when I think about a Foose car, the impression is definitely one of them. And this thing just looks way better in person than I've ever seen in pictures.
Well, thank you. This car is completely built from scratch. We did not start with an existing car. I actually did sketches on paper first, and then we built a scale model. We sectioned that model, built a full-size wooden buck, and we hand-shaped the entire body and every single piece that's on this car.
And here we have what you said you're going to call the Imposter.
Yes.
2008 Corvette in Impala clothing.
Well, we actually, in 2009, we bought a brand new Corvette from the lot 2 blocks away, drove it in here, peeled the body off. We are keeping everything from that Corvette on the chassis, the electronics, every single electric motor, everything that was in the Corvette will be run in the Impala. We've shortened it 14 inches. We stretched the chassis almost 8 inches. And then we also pulled the top forward 7 inches, laid the windshield back another inch, brought it down 1.25 inches.
Whether they're TV stars or just regular Joes, if you can dream it, Chip will do it. He also stays busy with his hit TV show, Overhauling. With family members in on the plan, a deserving person's old and beat-up car is stolen by the Overhauling team. Chip draws up how it'll look, and dreams are made reality when the completed project looks better than the car did brand new.
Wow, it's beautiful.
You may know our MotorWeek Cadillac DeVille we've restored, but now it's time to see it Foose-icized.
Right now, we're just going to do a sketch and have some fun with it.
Sure. When Chip was growing up, he'd sit next to his dad and copy his drawings.
I'm not interested in drawing something that exists. I want to create something to give people another perspective, another way to look at something.
Chip's drawings can take him between 45 minutes to 10 hours with no breaks.
Especially when I first went to Art Center, I always had the radio and the TV on it. I didn't like it real quiet. I couldn't concentrate.
So you can concentrate better with noise.
With noise. I like chaos.
Chip looks at new and old cars for inspiration. Products in a department store, even the layout of an airplane give him ideas. And he still loves doing it. That's why he's earned a spot in the Hot Rod Hall of Fame among dozens of other awards. There she is, MotorWeek's Cadillac DeVille, Chip Foose style.